Prayer is a way to, when you have no one to talk to, when you feel alone, God is there to listen. Praying is talking to Him, and He's always there, no matter if you feel alone or not.
When Mother Teresa of Calcutta traveled to the United States in hope of expanding and establishing the Missionaries of Care ministry, she was working in a big concentrated area and in the streets of the cities. She once declared in her home country that India suffered great poverty of material things. But in the United States, she discovered an even worse type of poverty, the poverty of loneliness. In research done in 1970, people could quickly list at least 4 people that they were intimately close to. In 2000, when the research was redone, people could barely list 3 people they were close to. You would think that with the rise and ease of communication and technology, like telephone, email, text messaging, that people would be closer, but this isn't the reality. This lack of intimacy is a symptom of a greater gap, caused by a lack of connection with God. It was for this reason that Christ, when He taught His disciples how to pray, He started the prayer with a connection. Our Father, who art in heaven. What many of us don't realize is that when Christ taught the disciples to refer to God as Father, He was showing a new model, a new way on how to relate to God, an essential way of relating to Him. Christ doesn't present a power, but a person who we can intimately be connected to. During the Old Testament period, which spans over 1,000 years of history, the masculine noun Father was used 7 times to refer to God. So people were not used to referring to God as a father. They were used to referring to God as a creator, a judge, almighty, but not as a member of the family with responsibility and skills to provide for the needs that everyone had. Christ now, in this model prayer, and in more than 150 times throughout the 4 Gospels, comes, presents, and reveals God as an approachable Father. Maybe you know or met someone who has had a father who wasn't the best. Who knows? Maybe just from hearing those 3 letters, D-A-D, Dad, would make them shudder, have sad memories. And so, with the opening phrase of the prayer, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, it identifies us with a powerful Father who is in heaven. But at the same time as being all-powerful, He is holy, perfect, and does not err. God isn't just any dad. He is an accessible dad, a caring, gentle, welcoming, loving Father who is worried with our well-being and our salvation. God is the Father that you never had or that you always dreamt of having. He is the essence and the model of what it really means to be a father. The Lord's Prayer is a connection prayer. It connects us to a caring Father. In Psalms 103:13, we read, "As a father pities his children, so the Lord pities those who fear Him." The model prayer connects us to a consistent Father. In James 1:17 it says, "Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and comes down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow of turning." The Lord's Prayer teaches us to connect with a Father who is near and close to us, who is never too busy that He cannot tend to our every need, who loves us, understands our deepest yearnings, and sympathizes with our sufferings. The Lord's Prayer shows us an almighty, all-powerful, competent Father. In Luke 1:37 it says, "For with God nothing will be impossible." Seek in prayer this wonderful God who desires to be your Father, who is closer than you can imagine, who is willing to go where you cannot begin to comprehend, and who does and is still doing everything to save you. As you pray this prayer of connection, call out to God as your Father, Abba, and remember that prayer is the key in the hands of faith to unlock heaven's storehouse where are treasured the boundless resources of omnipotence.